Hello everyone, welcome into my craft space. Today I wanted to share a tip I learned from Tim Holtz himself, and if you haven't discovered Tim's YouTube channel, you'll definitely want to check it out. So much information there just for paper crafting in general, and also especially if you like his products. I have been collecting the stencils for a while now, and when you purchase stencils, they will often say, like this one is THST, I don't know, 006, mini stencil set 6. However, each stencil has an individual number on the bottom. So if you are collecting, you can know which stencil is used. And sometimes when you're following along with the creator, they'll tell you, I used stencil number whatever. Well, the number can be really hard to see. So if you take your distress paint, and I just like to use my finger while I do this, and you color in, the numbers are on the very front bottom right corner. And if you just put a little bit of distress paint in there, rub it in really good, and then you can use a baby wipe, just come along and clean it up a little bit. That helps you to be able to really see the number on your stencil. And maybe don't wipe it all the way off. But I do love this idea because then you can really see the number so much better. So if you have not so great vision, I am legally blind, so anything that I can do to kind of help me along to see better is right up my alley. So I'm going to go ahead and put some paint just on the rest of these and let it dry a little bit. You could probably also do this with a marker, but Tim showed it with just using a black soot distress paint, and it does work really good to just kind of color that in there, and it just wipes off your stencil here. So you can see some of them did make a little bit of a mess, but it does clean up relatively easy. Remember that most distress products are all water-based, so cleanup is pretty easy. I like to keep my stencils on this little ring. Tim Holtz keeps his on a ring very similar to this. This will connect together. And I keep them, my smaller ones, on one ring and the bigger ones on another ring, and then I just hang them off my craft workstation here with a little hook. And then they're always handy right there. And I love that he puts his name on these ones, so I know even without the packaging who the maker is of these ones. And then now I'll be able to see the product numbers as well. So have you done this to your stencils yet? I am going to love it, being able to see those numbers a little better. And I'm excited to have just added this one here to my collection. I know it wasn't new by any stretch, but it was new for me. I think it came out last season or the season before, but it was great nevertheless. So then you can easily remove these stencils just by unscrewing this little loop here. And you can take them out, use them, clean them, whatever, and keep them all nice and available at hand. Whoops, I forgot one there. One other thing, the packaging, I really like to keep this. I cut these little tags out and use them as little ephemera pieces. They're just white on the background. And then this is a good area here. You can die cut out of it, or you can use it as backing, or whatever it is. So use your packaging, and let me know if you're going to do this to your stencils. Thanks so much for watching. I'd love it if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can see when I make more videos.